Well, we've made it to so 347 of Fine Music. You know what that means. This is the self-indulgent episode. Yeah, it happens every week. And so I bring up my screen share to share my weekly dilemma. There's just no escaping it, man. No matter how hard I try, I keep finding new music, or I should say old music. Just it's amazing what's out there that people most people don't know about. I mean, I've had some utterly unexpected revelations the past couple of days. And so to choose, and here's the other part of it. I end up talking about the new revelations like I did last week, and others start to gather cobwebs. I'm not talking about them, and they sit here waiting for their turn. Yeah, so I'm really torn on that, but I think I'll go. Let's do the genre picking thing, right? All right, comrades. You may choose from these three genres: rock, prog, or electronica.
Let's do the electronica.
Electronica. Oh, okay. Let's back from left. I like it. I like it. All
We
right.
could get a charge out of that one.
All right. So that means I'm going to talk about this band. Only made one album, Fragile Dragon. And very hard to find this, but then I found it available on Apple Music, I think it was. Yeah. It came out in 2007, and they were charging full price, $9.90. So I was kind of hemming and hawing. Oh man, $9.90 for 10 tracks. Oh man, all right. So I thought I'd take a shot in the dark. Apple Music lets you listen to the music beforehand, so it's really wonderful. And there's this other service. I can say the brands and everything, no problem. Amazon doesn't do that, right? They stopped doing that, and you have to subscribe to their monthly service in order to just hear samples. Otherwise, they have their station, I guess it is, plays
Wow.
whatever, you don't choose what you're listening to. But they had a lower price. And since I'd already listened to it on Apple Music, I went to Amazon and paid $1 less. Okay. And I think the most accessible song on here, I don't think this is a major label. I think I'm going to get away with this. This is a band that's lost to obscurity. But I was looking up the video Golden Earrings by Gandalf, and this came up, a little bit down the line. They have a song called Golden Ring. So let's hear a little bit of that. Mm. Ooh, I had to catch her at the end of those O's. So that went a minute 12. Sorry, I went 12 seconds over. This reminded me a lot of William Orbit, if you know his music. And of course, a female vocalist. That's different. So it's just very easy going on the ears, and the other songs are actually quite different. That's probably the most easy going on the ear song on the album. The others are more full-fledged electronica, but well, it's kind of old school. All right, let's go to another electronica. That's whoa, Leimer. There it is. Now, I feel like I've talked about Leimer before, but this will give me three to talk about. Leimer is from the 80s, really, during that period of time when New Age music was big. And there was a less popular category, ambient music, which was even better. And so this kind of straddles those two areas. It reminds me of Steve Roach, if you've heard of Steve Roach, that kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
more of a droning thing. So just to give you an example of that, I guess we'll go with art and science. Because apparently it's important enough to this artist to have two versions on there. Must be significant. Let's see.
Long cuts. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's part of ambient usually, but then the other album isn't that way. The other album is more like an Eno album, right? Short ambient songs. Although Eno has done long songs too. And it's really easy to talk over. That's right. You can put it on and do something else, or just veg out into the sounds. You're only going to hear 1 minute of it, and we're halfway through already.
It does sound like, music for airports.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
This is music for land and water. How derivative. Peaceful. If you need to heal from bad news, that's a good album. Okay. That's Leimer, who I think only had a couple more albums, but these were the best two for me. And finally, oh, this is one I've been meaning to get off of the stack. Thank you for doing this, Fred. Upper Astral's been waiting for years. And this is true New Age. This is New Age plus. There's only two tracks. The first one is What You'd Expect, and the second one, I'm very happy to say, includes harp, and it's wonderful. So I'll play you something from there. Crystal Cave, The Atlantis, Healing. Okay, here we go. And of course, could take a while to get going, but you're only going to hear a minute. It reminds me of Andreas Vollenweider, only not as sprightly. And of Dorothy Ashby, of course, but she has more soul. Okay. I could throw in a bonus if you want. You've heard of vaporwave?
I
Well,
believe
then,
so. Yeah.
The
yeah,
genre?
vaporwave. I'll tell you a little bit about it here. It's not a band. It's a type of music. And vaporwave is taking known songs and reshaping them so much they're unrecognizable. And a great example of that is Lost Colossus. That's their stock in trade. And I have, what, 4 of their albums? Yeah. So their early work was just released. They had different names. But if you look at those song titles for under selected works, you have Disco Inferno,
Hmm.
done like 4 different ways. And song called Not Marlboro. Okay, then whatever that is. And I think that, the best way is just let's demonstrate it with something that people supposedly know, right? Disco Inferno. Warning, this song may cause seizures.
Sounds like the Residents.
We're getting half of the song here.
Sounds like me trying to play music.
No, but these are samples. That's the crazy thing about it.
Now we know why everyone was kung fu fighting.
Uh,
Yeah, usually it's with a beat, vaporwave. So if your taste runs to something with a beat and you try to figure out where it comes from, where the sample comes from, you're going to love Los Colossus. Yeah, I had fun with it. Okay, so that's fine music for this week. Remember that not only are we on YouTube, but we're also a group on Facebook, and you can see us post our finds, and you can post your own finds, and generally attempt to converse with us as we attempt to converse with Grace Potter. Hopefully we all succeed. All right. So have a great week, everyone.
hey.
Dude,
Go.
take it easy, guys.